Angela Raspass, your guide to a wholehearted business and life. And what I'd like to talk to you about this week is the concept of recommitment. Now, by recommitment, what I mean is when you have got a really big goal or a great big vision that you've been extremely excited about, perhaps it's for your business or it could be for a particular life or fitness or health goal. But what's happened is that perhaps you've been to a workshop or a seminar, perhaps you've been with a coach, or you've just read an absolutely fantastic book that have been recommended to you, and you've got this fire in your belly and this real strong energy and excitement that's been propelling you forward towards achieving that vision or that particular goal. After a while, sometimes we get that feeling of, it starts to wear off. Suddenly it's not quite so bright and shiny anymore. Perhaps you've had a few knockbacks. Perhaps some of the smaller pieces, the smaller goals within that vision have been a bit trickier to achieve than what you thought. And some of your energy starts to drain away. Now, this is resistance talking. This will always happen when you're really moving towards a great, big, hairy, audacious goal. And this is where recommitment is so important and makes sure that you don't fall by the wayside. If you've set this vision or this goal, it is incredibly important to you. And so it's really necessary that you recommit and push through that resistance or some of those obstacles that get thrown in your way. So what I'd like to share with you today is 3 tips which will help keep you on that path towards achievement. Now, the first tip is to be reconnected to your vision on a regular basis. Now, for example, when you're starting off a week, if you do some planning, which is always a great thing to do, if you see my video Plan, Don't Plunge, it's something I really believe in. Every week when I'm sitting down to plan my week, the first thing I write down is the big vision, the absolute big goal that I'm heading towards, so I can take a few moments to savor and to reconnect with that vision again. I've also got it as the screensaver on my computer, and I also have an iPhone alert that beeps at 8 every morning and just gives me a little reminder of where it is that I'm going. That helps me stay recommitted to the big picture. The second tip that I'd like to share with you is the idea of celebrating the small successes. Sometimes we're a bit hard on ourselves. We forget the little things that we are achieving along the way towards that journey to the big goal. We tick one off on our to-do list and we plunge straight into the next one. Stop for a moment. Look at the little successes you've had along the way and savor and celebrate them, because those little pieces all add up to helping you achieve that big goal. Especially a lot of women tend to just get on with it. So please make sure you stop and savor them. And the third tip that helps you with that recommitment is what I call an accountability buddy. You've probably heard that expression before. Now, this is somebody that you check in with on a regular basis. Yes, you do share the small wins, but that person helps you stay committed and reconnected to your goal. They know where you're going and they know how important it is to you, and they are like your personal cheer squad that you can reconnect in to help you continue on the path. It might be a coach or a mentor, but it doesn't need to be that formal. It can just be a friend or a colleague who also feels the same as you and knows that you're on a personal or a business development pathway. So those are the 3 tips I'd like to share with you today to stay recommitted to that goal. Because if you set that vision in the first place, it really is important to you, and you really shouldn't let those things get in the way and take you off the path completely. Love to hear about the type of visions and the goals that you've set, or perhaps some of the other little tips that you have that allow you to stay recommitted that other people might benefit from. So if you can make some comments in the blog below, that would be fantastic. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.